Giving all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rukwah, Kodash. Alright, and double honor to the elder apostles, the elders of GMS. Peace, salutations, and blessings. Shalom. To all the Akim, laboring this truth sincerely. And shalom to the hopeful elect. And where was I? Salaki, let me scroll back down here. I seen a brother had a post. If I can find it, it was arrows of Indignation 144, I think. And I was just going to kind of feed off the title of that right here. It says from the brother Arrows of Indignation 144. He posted this little news break. I might check it out. I ain't clicked on it yet. I was just like, this is a good little topic, So, little willing be edifying, through the spirit, little willing. But it says, the world is dangerously unprepared to handle the next P, yada da. All right. But that was the key words was the world is dangerously unprepared. You know what I mean? The world is dangerously unprepared. All right. Let's get some second Ezra real quick. Let's start here. Second Ezra chapter 9. I'll go ahead and start at verse 1. All right. Because why is the world unprepared? All right, for one, this is the will of Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. The Heavenly Father set it up. All right, the world is, for the most part, wicked. You got the wicked, and then these other heathen nations, and then you got the wicked 2/3, and they're all gonna, fall in line on, pretty much being in jeopardy of the indignation of Yahweh Shai. Especially 2/3, and we know that there's going to be some heathen and some heathen people left over, in other parts of the, the earth. All right. But how is the world unprepared? Because they're not prepared spiritually with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, referring to Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. All right. The Lord, has not shined that light on the masses. All right, nobody know what time it is. Just like the same Revelation, the devil deceived he deceived the whole world. All right, that those whom are in beareth rule have that authority over the world in this current time, and they have deceived pretty much the whole world. Except for those whom the Lord has led into this marvelous light, which is life, which is Yahweh Shai, all right, which offers hope in a very hopeless time. You know what I mean? Because without Yahweh Shai, offering these words of the wisdom, like I say, wisdom, offer stability, give us the faith to believe, and the things not seen, what we through the spirit power, how Shai broken off from this world, for the most part, we don't find pleasure in the world, all right. Although we are still in this wicked flesh, and we do still, please the flesh at times. For the most part, we're supposed to try to eventually get to the point where you cut the flesh off completely, especially in these times to come. All brothers, everybody's gonna have to, whatever we may not even know the shit we have that, it's fleshly, but hey, when shit hit the fan, and when they start pushing the MOTB and they shut everything down, and they open up them camps, and you gonna what are you gonna do? The hour of temptation. All right, Revelation chapter 2 verse 10, or is it 3 verse 10? All right, our temptation will fall on the whole world. He caused a thaw, you know. These devils gonna cause, they just try to cause everybody, I mean, make ready. He make ready all to take that charagma for buying and selling. All right. And it's all goes hand in hand. You know what? When it say he said it to see as God, and you know these devils trying to be like God. They want to know everything. You know that. You know what I mean? But it's also going. You know, it's prophecies. They ain't gonna fulfill their they ain't gonna accomplish their goal. You know what? Say when he was about to fill his belly. So when these devils, you know, start really rolling it out, shit, really, you know, start going, it's coming down, Lord coming back, you know, taking all these wicked kingdoms down. All right, bringing hellfire to America, Babylon the Great, and it's gonna be turned into that lake of fire. All right, other places gonna get hit too. ICBM missiles, chariots. And again, this is all through faith, you know, that the Lord blessed us with, the brethren, you know, starting with the apostle, elders on down, like my brethren, you know, sincere. And we ought to do what this book instructs us to do, all right? And the Spirit of the Lord is the spirit of prophecy. So if you, you know, if you ain't in touch with the prophecies, then you kind of in the off spirit, you know? So like kind of carrying on, but I'm going to get it. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of signs pass, which I had told thee before, then shalt thou understand that this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And how's the Lord visiting the earth? Well, it's about to tell us. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquake, uproars of the people in the world, thou shalt understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, the Bible, you know, is it covers the beginning all the way to the end. All right, we're kind of all caught up in this in the Lord's movie, in Yahweh Shai's movie, you know. And it's gonna play out exactly how it's supposed to. Isaiah 55:11, the word, you know, roughly paraphrase the words of the Lord Yahweh not gonna come back void. They're gonna accomplish everything it's set to, you know. And say, continue on. Thou should well understand. And who's able to well understand? Well, let's say Amos 3 verse 7. You know, starting with the elder apostles on down, like my brother, whomever the Lord has give the secrets to. He revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. All right, that's how we're able to understand it, and through the Spirit and power. You know, it's all through the Spirit and power. How about Shemi Shai? All right, but the Lord set up pastors according to his heart to feed us with knowledge, referring to Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 15. Okay, say that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right, it's laid out for those whom my eyes to see and ears to hear. Again, you do well if you take heed. All right, let's get that real quick. Was it Second Timothy? Well, take heed. 2 Peter. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy. All right. Again, spirit of prophecy, spirit of Yahweh Shai is a spirit of prophecy. So whereunto ye do well that ye take heed. That means take heed. You know, you start with the elder apostles on down, like my brother. All right. Maybe you ain't a teacher. Maybe you ain't a prophet. You know, but there's going to be the 144,000. There's going to be a 1/3 innumerable multitude that's going to get that salvation, and you need to fall in line. You know, with the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai that's in this earth, that's able to break down these dark mysteries, these hidden mysteries. You know, from the Bible through the Spirit. All right, we ain't out, brothers ain't out here debating. It's we in it in other men's labors, and we supposed to do the best we can to fall in line, and not we ain't going, we ain't going our own way. This ain't of us. Let's say lean not on our own understanding, and that's what you see in a lot of these guys, proclaim themselves to be men of the Lord, and they're saying, well, why this? And that's what all these Christian people and these your little TV televangelists, you ask them a question, they just want to say, well, here's what I think, and then you don't have no scripture to back up anything, so you're just speaking out the side of your head. All right, let's say every man be found a lie, and every word of the Lord be true. All right, unless you're speaking the words according to this book, and and you would, the Spirit dealing with you on some level, and you doing your homework, study, show yourself, prove. Then be all over. The people gonna be they all over the place. You see it again, just like I said. The world is unprepared for all these events that's leading up to the return of Yahushua, and they really gonna be unprepared for that. The chariots, you know what I mean? God. We also have a more sure word of prophecy, where until you do well, that ye take heed as unto a light that shines in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts, until the day dawn and day star, Yahushua arise in your heart and your mind, and the Spirit coming to you. It said, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures of any private interpretation, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. And that same as before, same now. The Lord has established His men, and they diligent. Starting with elder apostles on down. And for anybody to want to talk some shit about men that serving the Lord for 30, 40 plus years, and something ain't right about you. Because, that's like for somebody to be able to say, man, I've done, I've served the Lord diligently for even 5, 10 years. That's saying, but you got men that's out here that's done it for 30 plus years, and then you got people who want to come up against, these men, like they've been out, the Lord has given the Spirit to be able to, to break it down, to get it, and then they've been diligent in doing the work. You know what I mean? But it's ungrateful ass generation is going to be unprepared for when that day comes. All right? All right, St. Ezra verse 9, chapter 9, verse 6. Even so, the times of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder, and powerful works, and endings and signs and effects. And we're seeing the signs and effects. All right, we're seeing uploads of people. We're seeing, these devils rolling, with that beast, the dragon system coming, they about to be pushing that buy and sell thing. All right. And you break down these words and you understand what these words mean. And then you see, all right, it's a physical MARK. That's through buying and selling. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. All right, the Lord give us this faith to believe this report. All right, take heed. Shall be preserved from the said perils. Everything we've been telling, man, just the beginning of sorrows, the Jacob's trouble, worst time imaginable on the face of the earth. All right. All right, so says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So at the end of the day, the Lord is going to bring back the ones He sanctified. All right, Lord willing, we a part of that. Say, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. And how are you going to be in a pitiful case? Well, you're abusing the Lord's ways, these words, these prophecies being broke down sincerely, you know. You're not taking heed to the warning. And then you have people out here that's giving false warnings. All right? They telling you to go and it's a red light. And then next thing you know, it fucking pile up in the intersection. And that's what it's going to get rough out here. And, man, and it's the only way you're going to get through when it's like say right here, you know. It say, let me continue on this. Then shall they be in people's case which have abused my ways. All right. Again, not taking heed is abusing the ways of the Heavenly Father. You know. Would say, you know, Yahushua that would say that the Lord Yahweh say, you know, in Him He is well pleased. All right. People don't want to take heed into the Son Yahushua. All right. Say, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. So your punishment is coming for those whom ultimately the Lord is just going to give over to, you know, to judgment. Whichever way, you know, way the Lord seemed fit, you know, however He got it set up. They say, for such as in their life receive benefits and have not known me, and they have known my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know after death by pain. All right, and that's the second death. You know, as it's gonna go into. You know, let me see here. All right, let me go back here real quick. All right, again, the world is not ready. All right, the world is unprepared for the return of the Heavenly Father. All right, they're unprepared for the sad perils to come. Let's just get this one. Revelation, I mentioned it a second ago. Revelation chapter, it's 3 verse 10, chapter 3 Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, you know, where's Yahushua say, because thou hast kept the word. Kept the word. Alright. Yahushua is the word. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I'll also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. All right, and we're supposed to hold these words. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord has, you know, blessed us through, you know, through the Spirit and power. Help us, to be able to comprehend, to be able to receive, to be able to believe. Because the world, they ain't got it. You know, even people in the so-called truth, you know, in these other camps and shit, they ain't got it. They going up their own way. You know? But, you know, we all in the, I say, the Lord directing every man's steps accordingly. So, you know, we just gotta be grateful and humble and thankful that we are where we are. Like I said, nobody know. We don't know if we're elect or not. It's a hopeful elect. You know, you gotta have that hope. But like brothers say, you know, you see these guys out here and it throw you off because, you know, 90% of these people out here in the world, they just bugged out. And then you got, you know, basically probably I say 2/3 of, it's just, you know, just throw that number out there, like 2/3, actually more, because really, you know, there's only a few like GMS and other like-minded camps that kind of really bringing it out. So everybody else, inside the saint, inside, Israel is they're going off one way or another, and they don't want to take heed either. But when that judgment really started going out, like brother's been bringing out here lately, what said the Lord gonna start at His sanctuary. So when we start seeing some of these other camps getting hit up and shit, hey man, that's just part of it though. It say they'll be tried, and then you should then be known who my chosen are. I think it's 2nd Ezra 2. Yes, Ezra chapter 16. I'll start at verse. I'll go ahead and start up here at I'll start at verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of the great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered to idols. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. So basically, if you consent unto these devils, in any which way, shape, form, fashion, whatever, scriptures say, you consent unto them, you should be had in derision. All right. It say, verse 70, for there should be in every place and in next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasum, Yahushua. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling, destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So there you go. So at some point in time, like when these devils really start rolling, they're gonna be rolling on the men, men of the Lord. All right, but it say at some point in time, the Lord gonna lift up that standard. So then shall be known who are my chosen. They shall be tried as the gold in the fire. It says, hear, O ye my beloved, house of David. The elect on this, the 144,000 and 1/3 that's gonna make it on this side, saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I'll deliver you from the same. It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God. For Yahweh is our God. And the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Again, we, for the most part, brothers out here pulling out these precepts, trying to break down some prophecies, linking with some precepts. And, we also try, keep the laws to the best ability, but we're not saved by law. We understand we got, saved by grace, and we say through, the blood of Yahushua, Lord willing, if we're part of that elect. It say the Lord power, Yahweh power, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It says, if it is left undressed and is cast into fire to be consumed therewith. So, and that's pretty heavy, because I kind of had, a little going off period, here recently, where I just kind of, these demons kind of been bothering me for the last 5-6 months, and just kind of, I was kind of messed up, some shit happened, But yeah, anyways, I was having this feeling, and I'm not real good with words. My vocabulary sucks. Through the Spirit, I'm able to, pull the words up, and, get it going. Because if I'm just sitting here having a normal conversation, and it ain't about the Bible, it ain't about the Lord, about some other shit, then I might not be talking very long. All right, but I was feeling this, and then I think it might have been before or after, I was watching one of the brothers' videos, and I commented on there, and he's like, "Yeah, it's been a while," and whatever, brothers kind of rebuke a brother a little bit, but I was having this feeling, and then like the Spirit, the Lord just like put this word in my head, and I was like, disdain, and I didn't know, like, it sounded right, but I know I wasn't familiar with the word. I was like, that's what I'm feeling, disdain, and then I go and I look it up, right? And this is the definition of disdain. Again, this word just popped in my head through the Spirit. You know what I mean? One day, one night, I've been going through it, and it's out of nowhere, bam, like bing. You know what I mean? I like that light just, and I'm like, I had typed it in and hear the definition: the feeling that someone or something is unworthy. All right. And that's them some doubt demons, them disdain demons, all right, feeling unworthy, and just like brothers say, when I was having my little, that's one of the scriptures the brothers say, let no man, no man take thy crown, you can't let people of this world bring you down, all right, because Lord will, we ain't of this world, and that's why they try to bring you down, because we ain't on the same level. You know what I mean? We ain't on the same level. But don't let that disdain, them doubt demons, hinder you. All right? Because at the end of the day, we'll say that everybody in that vineyard, all the, everybody gonna get paid that same penny. You know what I mean? If it be Lord will. And brothers keep doing the work. All right, let's see. So by the terror of the Lord, that's part of the reasoning for people to take heed. Okay, once you see, that's where these devils have misled everybody. They teach you God is all good, God is this. But at the end of the day, the Lord, what was it, Isaiah 45:7? Good, the light and the dark. He kill and make alive. In Deuteronomy with 32:39. And yeah, they ain't out here again. They ain't talking about the prophecies. They ain't talking about the terror of the Lord, judgment. They ain't talking about Jacob's trouble. If you ain't talking about the terror of the Lord, then what you talking about? You misleading. You misleading the sheep. You speaking that soft shit. What say? They like them that speak of smooth things. But there's a lot of I forgot what that word was. It was there. It was going. Judas goats. Is that it? Maybe not. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna read this. 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, we persuade men. All right. But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience. So again, for whatever reason, the Lord has give us earthly men, earthly vessels. Let's see what that says real quick. Give us this truth in earthen vessels. 2 Corinthians chapter. So yeah, man, and that's it too. Continuing on with the lesson title. The world is unprepared. All right, and why? Because the gospel is hid. Why else? Because the God of this world blinded their minds. Where was I? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. It says, but... All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. You got to start here at 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. Who the God of this world? Esau, the wicked, the prince. Would say when Yahushua seen, he said, the prince of this world coming to have nothing of me. All right. And he said, you heard of the Antichrist. Even now there's many. All right, and he was speaking about the Roman Empire at that time. The devils. Whom the earth is given to. Job 9:24, earth given to the hand of the wicked, cover the face of the judges thereof, not wearing who is he. Pretty simple. All right, that's why they feeding you with all this deceit and these plantation Christianity, so-called churches, gathering of the dead, congregation of the dead out here everywhere, and then you just got wicked people just let the demons run them, But it's wild out here. Say, in whom the God this world blind the minds of them which believe not, least the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, anointed, who is the image of the Most High. All right, Yahushua is the image of Yahweh. Should shine unto them, for we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach, Yahushua, the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahushua's sake. All right, we say 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 18. We out here. I'm about to get it. It say, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. Man, some brothers been through some shit, and I say, some brothers ain't that smart. Some brothers ain't good with words. Some brothers, might have, just little things here and there battling, just it's a battle, man. But the Lord give us, he said, we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High. It's not of us. Let's see what this says. John 15:16. Say, in the words of Yahushua, say, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he shall give it to you. So a spiritual increase, you really serious about, wanting to be doing the work. You serious about doing the work, serious about helping brothers, whatever it may be, any righteous deed that you need help with, and you ask, Yahweh shall shine sincerity, and hey, the Lord probably, if it be the Lord will, gonna get to you. All right. When it comes to stuff like that, I heard a brother was going into that earlier. I can't remember what brother it was, but so we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushua, that the life also Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. All right, so again, it looks like Yahushua said, the servant is not greater than his master. Our Lord called the ultimate, called the ultimate hell for we come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptations. Is that Wisdom of Solomon? Prepare for temptations. I didn't spell that right, man. But anyway, what I say is, and even the world itself is like the biggest temptation for the flesh, because we're in this flesh, and like I say, very small percentage of people really out here, believing, searching. Starts by searching, seeking you shall find, right? And very few out here really seeking the Lord, seeking the truth with all their heart. So like Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, let me get that 1 Corinthians. And again, we're supposed to just let the Bible speak, because that's how we brought in. The Lord brought, like this myself, just speaking, for myself. That's how I brought it. The Lord, got me where I was on the YouTube, and then next thing I know, I done been watching all this conspiracy shit about all this crap, which it ain't crap, you know what I mean? But I was into all that, like really the Lord was really showing me the darkness of this place before he really opened up the light to me. And I went down a really dark little short window of a path, a year or so, but I'm telling you, like, whew. But, yeah. Say 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18, for the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High. Lord willing, we part of that salvation, that elect on this side. All right. It says, for it's written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Say, where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? Say, for after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It says it pleased the Most High. This is pleasing unto Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. It says it pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. All right. All right, I'm going to drop down to verse 25. Because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men. Hey, foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men. And just that little line right there. What's some of the foolishness of the Most High? All right. You see the brothers, laboring diligently out here on the highways and byways. All right. Coming back to the heritage in Babylon the Great. That would look foolish to everybody that didn't have the Spirit. Everybody that, like I said, wasn't seeking after, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, wasn't seeking after the Lord. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Lord just blind their minds, blind their eyes. Scary. Hebrews 10:31. Fearful thing. It said, but Slocky, where was I? It said, verse 25, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But the Most High has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. The Most High has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. All right. And the base things of the world and things which are despised had the Most High chosen. Yea. Whoo. And things which are not, to bring to naught things that are. What say that last should be first, the first should be last. It says that no flesh should glory in his presence, but of him are ye in Yahushua Mashiach, who of the Most High is made unto us wisdom and righteousness and sanctification and redemption, that according as written, He that glorifieth, let him glory in the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right, we ain't glorying in the world. We ain't glorying about anything of the world. You know, this is all dead. What say, love that, hey, love not that lost until death. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a certain time we was probably, you know, caught up in the world, but I mean, I never loved this place. I've been catching hell since I was fucking, seemed like I was young. You know, and I know the Lord could have really hit me up a lot harder than He did, and that's always kept me real humble and you know, just very grateful. You know, but hey, brothers, the reason we're here, you know, some of us gonna witness the downfall of our enemy. Some of us gonna be, you know, some of us gonna be the ones up in them chariots, looking down on this lake of fire. You know what I mean? That'd be the best. That'd be just seeing that, because then you'd just know in your, I mean, you'd be changed, but you'd know, like, it's over. We won. You know, through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, of course. But because brothers don't feel special right now, but and then if that day come, we'll part of that elect. You gonna feel pretty special knowing you was one of the ones that was ordained, you know, Lord will. With that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash. Double on to the other apostles and LSGMS. Shalom.